Oh, I did get a commendation. I did get a commendation. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. This is Violer, and we just completed Snowcloak in the last episode. And we found the aetherite that the heretics are using. Will it help us get to Iceheart?
The tales do not do you justice, warrior of light.
Woman?
Yes.
I like your outfit.
I know who you are, and you know who I am.
I like your hair, too.
I was given the name Izel, but I earned the name Iceheart.
Now, I like your original name a lot more. It's pretty. You do look a little pale, though. Maybe you should go to Costa del Sol. You do have very lovely eyes, though. Can I get your link shell?
This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light.
What the hell are you talking about, man?
I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and man, no matter the cost.
Who are you?
In time, you will come to understand that what we do for the greater good. For Eorzea, for Hydaelyn.
Really? Yeah, I could just strike her down right now. Alright, now let's go to it and chase after her. Or we can just come back to the entrance. On that note, I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I forgot that my mom's personal alarm clock. Yeah, she doesn't... Her alarm's blare back there, but she's not waking up. That took longer than I expected. What news have you there? So Iceheart is but a pseudonym. Not that it matters. That she managed to escape is regrettable, but from your description of that beast, you did well to come as close as you did. In any case, now that you have cleared a path, Tevil and I can begin to survey the tunnels in earnest. Mayhap we will even find a route past that ice wall, wouldn't that do wonders for the fight against the heretics? The Crystal Braves would certainly share the credit for it, too. 12 be praised, Violer. We may yet turn the situation to our advantage. Assuming we stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva, of course. Needless to say, our fellow Scions have not been idle. Ophelia and Urianger have been busy perusing the archives of House Vortex, gathering what information they can on Shiva. Which reminds me, if you weren't intending to try to back the Camp Dragonhead to report on the day's events, don't. The antecedent should be here any minute. I can only assume some people enjoy subjecting themselves to this cold. Oh god. You're half naked is, and she has a giant belly shirt. Ah, she's gonna be frickin' cold, isn't she? For the greater good. So not given to small talk, Alpha can think of no better way to pass time until Ophelia arrives. Alphanaut, look at this. Look at her right now. She's wearing a coat. How hard is it? Antecedent, you come to us straight from the archives of House Vortex. I trust your time there were fruitful. What did it had? Urianger and I scoured countless texts. What we found was a question of veracity. Accounts of Shiva's life and deeds are sparse and contradictory, only agreeing upon one point. She lay down with the dragon, the gravest of all sins according to Ishgardian faith. Yet in the eyes of Iceheart's followers, this was a holy act, the blessed union of man and dragon. How such a thing could even be possible is quite another question. Suffice it to say, I very much doubt we will find a useful answer in the archives of House 410. Much knowledge has been lost over the centuries, though in this case, one wonders if it is by circumstance or by design. You said that Iceheart took a moment to plead her case prior to escaping, did you not? Well, yeah. Viewed without prejudice, most would agree that bringing an end to the endless war serves the greater good. I think Sir Aymeric might take issues with her methods. I do not care if a few stragglers manage to escape. Until the sappers confirm that the tunnel is safe, the men are not to search it. Yes, Lord Commander. You pursue your foes with less zeal than I expected, Sir Aymeric. Lest you misunderstand, I do not deny that our enemy has given us good reason to be prudent. I merely meant, you being a man of faith, I'd expect a certain single-mindedness. After all, was it not by the will of Helone that your ancestors came to this land? Why they took up arms against the Dervanians? What would they have done in your position, I wonder? There are those who believe the faith is a renunciation of free will. The unquestioning devotion is required of all who would live a life in service to the Fury. Such righteous fervor may well serve a knight on the front line, less so a leader of men. We are all at liberty to interpret the scriptures as we will. I choose to believe that the Fury would value the lives of her followers over the deaths of her enemies. But I would not presume to speak for the Knights of Eld. It was a different time, nay, a different era, and scripture tells us only so much. But then it told us more. You have really green hair. Is that natural? Oh, I think Alphinaud is intimidated. That man is awfully pragmatic for a servant of the Holy See. I welcome trade at the negotiating table, to be sure, but so when one's enemies are making ready to harness the power of a god. Mayhap he doth not truly believe the Iceheart's plan can succeed? Truth be told, I too remain somewhat skeptical. Shiva was real, a living, breathing woman. Of that there can be no doubt. In this respect she differs from every other figuratively summoned, each of whom was worshipped as a god. The sole exception being good King Moggle XII, the myth made manifest in response to the fervent supplications of the Moggle's Guard. Saint Shiva may differ, but what of the heretics? They are tribes of outcasts at war with a mighty nation, who yearn for the resurrection of the one who embodies their beliefs. If that is not placing one's faith in a higher power, then what is? Crystals and conviction, Minfilia, they have both in abundance. Can that truly be all that is required? My survey team has concluded a preliminary analysis of the Aetheryte Iceheart used to escape. They believe that she teleported to another Aetheryte, somewhere not far to the west, so beyond the impenetrable ice wall. Despite the apparent proximity of the sinking Aetheryte, however, they have been wholly unable to detect its presence directly. Unless Iceheart has some means to mask the signal, I can only presume that she had it destroyed to prevent us from following her. Without the means to teleport as she did, we had no choice but to search for an alternate route, most likely a tunnel, assuming one exists. Let's not give up on teleportation just yet. One of our colleagues in Charland may be able to assist us. I pray that you are right. I dare not think how long it will take us to survey the entire tunnel system. So are you calling in someone from Charlian? I can only assume yes. While Minfilia looks into the Aetherite problem, I would request your assistance with another matter. The 3rd unit is currently tracking the remnants of the heretic force which attacked us. However, the search goes poorly despite our numbers. Carthage is vast, and Iceheart's followers know the terrain far better than we. Your knowledge of this region may serve to hasten that process. The sooner we capture Iceheart's followers, the sooner we can press them for their leader's whereabouts. Also, though this is admittedly a selfish request, I feel that my braves would benefit immensely from working alongside you. While we have our share of veterans, we also have more than a few less experienced recruits, many of whom look up to you in case you were not aware. Okay. Good. I knew you would understand. Yuhase can appraise you of the details. When the task is complete, come and find me at the observatorium. Captain Ilbert and I are meeting there to discuss the latest developments in his investigation. Several Knights shall hold Snowcloak in our absence. Let us leave them to their work. Ours is more pressing. No, seriously. The fact that she brought a coat, and I'm pretty sure they were distinctly bringing to the fact that Alphinaud does not wear a coat. Because he's an idiot. Because he did shiver right before Minfilia came in, so I can only assume they were calling attention to that. There you are, Vialir. Commander Levier instructed me to wait for you. Your assistance is most welcome, believe me. Most of the Third hail from Ul'dah, and for a man accustomed to the feel of sand beneath his boots, the crunch of snow can be rather disconcerting. But to the matter at hand, nary a moment ago I received word that the heretics we seek have been spotted making for Danathan Pass. My braves are already in pursuit, and I should be grateful if you would join them. I myself shall be taking part in the hunt. Never let it be said that I do not earn my coin. Danathan Pass. That is... there. That's where we tracked the one spy to before. Oh, I figured the Crocs wouldn't aggro me. Such a fool I was. Yeah, I'm kind of interested what they're going to do with the raids in Heavensward. I mean, they're removing some restrictions from the lower level dungeons, like, I think they're actually removing level sync from there. So, you know, your high level friends can just escort you. And, you know, not having to take 4 people in. I don't know how that's going to work, but, well, it'll be nice. I can help people much easier by myself, to be honest. And, well, hello. You look injured. Are you alright, sir? Let me turn off Defiance. Falls, balls, my ankle is on fire. Caught my boot on a rock at something and twisted it as I fell. The others went on ahead through Danathan Pass. Hurry, you might catch up. If you aren't sure where to go, look for tracks. The snow is fresh, so they shouldn't be hard to find. But in regards to raids, that's kind of a different story though, because, well, it goes to say that, by all accounts, they should probably be moving it from there. Ooh, I should be doing that fate, but I'm not. Mostly because it looks like no one's there to care, so I'm not going to do it. But it's one of the big ones. But back to the topic. With raids, I mean it would remove some of the epicness from, you know, taking a coil on the coil of Bahamut. I would assume they would remove the achievements from Savage Mode if they remove the level cap. But I don't know. No, that may be when I go see the story of the ending of the official ending of the 7th Umbral Era. It's not over yet, I tell you. If it were, we wouldn't have this primal problem. No, actually, we still would. Oh look, another fate. Okay guys, are we down here again? Are we? No? Where are you? Are you up? Is there an up? A couple places they could be. Are they over here? Are they up there? This is Dala mode. I just realized that. I always thought these were just very red mountains, but I think this is Dala mode. Very large chunks of Dala mode. I've been known to be wrong though, and you all know. Okay, where are you? But I think that just proved my point. That is clearly not a mountain. Where are my friends? And other people? No, really, where are they? Don't see them. Did you kill them, Clithos? Ooh, I can actually get aggroed by him. I really do hate it when I can't find NPCs. You just give us this big span of shit, and then you put it at like some asshole location. I guess I'm gonna go up top. Maybe I can survey them from there. Or maybe they're up there if I'm lucky. Guys, where are you? I can't find you. Oh, hello. Hello, we're taking a side trip. Oh, this is a rank B. Or rank C. Rank A. There is no such thing as a rank C. He can give us stuff. We're going to go to the bad tab. Yeah. If no one comes in the minute, I'm just going to go away. I haven't ever killed a hunt mob on this character, so I'm kind of interested in showing that. Well, screw it. No one's here yet. They're probably off dealing with some fancy S rank. Or maybe Morocco ate them! No, probably not. However, I will die if I completely fall off of this. Not that I am one to care. No, seriously, where are these people? Don't tell me I'm gonna have to pause again. Yeah, no one's responding, so I don't care anymore. Oh, hi! The tracks lead southeast. Oh good, we're out of this God's forsaken hellhole. Hello, 3rd Unit Brave. How you doing? Can you help me kill this bias? No, I guess he wants to go away. Good. Scion, what are you doing here? The heretics? I'm not sure. There's a great sculpted beast and Hase, I think he went east on his own. The heretics split up, so we did too. Well, the heretics trail east. Well, at least it's taking me toward the observatorium. And more aggro. Do we need tracks, or do we actually see an NPC? I hate when they make me find tracks. I hate when they make me find tracks and it's all like, yeah, they're gonna hide them because it's so... We're gonna hide them in this big range. Just tell me where the hell they are. Fury's sake. Oh, I think I found him. I don't get paid enough for this. Oh, whine, whine. All you do is whine. Oh, I'm still on the wrong set. Don't you hit me with that spear. Or that magic. I don't like your magic. Oh, you look much better now. How embarrassing! I was so intent on following the heretic's tracks that I almost failed to notice they had doubled back. Almost, mind you. One tried to sneak up behind me and got a knife in the gut for his trouble. I thought myself alone, so I started searching the dead man's knapsack for anything of interest, and lo and behold, before his friends found me, I came upon this. Withdraw in groups of 3 or less to the observatorium. Give the signal and wait. The merchant will be watching. Be late and be left for dead. Speaks for itself, does it not? They can't possibly mean the rendezvous inside the place, so we should restrict our search to the surrounding areas. Let me rephrase that. You should restrict your search to the wilderness around the observatorio. I will need more than a moment's rest to recover from these wounds. Of course! Why not? Let's see who's on my free company. I'm sure I want to see more who's on in my link show. I'm looking for someone, okay? Nope, not on. I still want to tell that person I saw them in another person's Let's Play. You guys, I swear. You put everything on me. Do you think I'm some kind of god? Give me your crystals if you think so. We'll see where that goes. Probably to the market board. Hey, crystals are a moneymaker. I guess I should go up here, because I'm not supposed to go inside. Hello, suspicious person. I am through with listening to your excuses. We leave now. How? The woods are crawling with those blue coats, and the knights are searching every wagon that passes through the gates. Oh, and we have the Warrior of Light here. Well, stay with her then, if you think you'll fare any better. No, there's no need for that. There are places like this in my homeland. Sacred snow-capped peaks where blood must not be shed. Yukiri! What are you doing here? Yet your land's ever thirsts for the blood of the fallen, and by your deeds it has drunk deep. No, I have done no wrong. None but meet in secret with heretics. Deny it all you will, we shall have the truth from you yet. Inquisitors are not the only ones skilled in the art of interrogation. Damn it all. Drama queen. Fancy meeting you here, Vilair. I presume your work with Third brought you hither? What a tangled web. Lest you wonder, we came not for the heretics, but for the merchant who has been conspiring with them. He came to our attention during the course of our investigation into the XIV. A beggar's belief, I know, but it seems our favorite guardian spy may have been providing assistance to Iceheart. Were it not for the efforts of Lady Yukiri and her shinobi, we might never have discovered this connection. Master Alphanot is too kind. I fear my people and I have done little to aid your search for this spy. We long to strike back against the Empire and weaken their influence in this land, to prevent the tragedy which befell Doma from reoccurring. The days ahead and the work they promise will require a very particular set of skills which I am fortunate enough to possess. If you will allow it, I will accompany you until the investigation is complete. That is a most generous offer, Lady Yukiri, and one which I gladly accept. Thank you. Though I may disappear for a time, know that I shall never be far, and shall always be watching. A comforting thought. Come, Violaire, let us wait inside for Captain Ilbert to return and deliver his report. Okay, we're going inside, because someone didn't bring a coat. I don't see Yukiri complaining. Then again, I wonder how thick that cloak is, really. Oh, you're just standing by the fire, that's okay. I guess it is a big fire. Captain Ilbert seemed confident that the merchant's resolve would swiftly crumble when pressed. If so, we should have new information ere long. As to whether it will bring us any closer to learning the IV's identity, I would rather not say. Given our adversary's cunning, I shall consider us fortunate if we are spared another wild dodo chase. Gods know we have more than enough to occupy our time as it is. Did I ever tell you about this time I had to set up my own banquet? Tendrils of intrigue. Ooh, I see 3 leaders there. Nafinaud is eager to hear Ilbert's report on the Ivy. Hurry up, Ilbert. Captain Ilbert, your report, if you will. Aye, Commander. Firstly, with regard to heretic recapture, I regret to say that the man could tell us naught that we did not already know of Shiva. We have since handed him over to the Ashgardian authorities. Henceforth, the Holy See will pursue the matter independently. Our inquiries concerning the Ivy, however, have proven more fruitful. We've ascertained the channel by which the heretics acquire their information on the shipment routes. Go on. You'll recall the flame we first identified as being in the Ivy's employ. From him we were able to trace a trail of conspirators, each taking us close to his master. Alas, the trail came to an abrupt end. Fearing that the investigation has been compromised, we took the necessary step of detaining all suspected of conspiracy. There were 5 on our list, including a flame stationed at Revenant's Toll. There's a flame stationed at Revenant's Toll? The man's primary duty was to keep an inventory of donations from abroad, figures of which we would share with benefactors, thereby ensuring that needs not go unfulfilled. By virtue of his role, he was privy to the details of all shipments bound for the settlement, and to say, that included those originating from House Fortem. He knew the precise route the caravan would take, and he sold that information to a merchant. I think I can guess which one. None other. With little encouragement, he soon confessed to knowingly aiding and abetting the heretics. Well, he's getting shoved off a cliff. Well, that is one mystery solved, at least. But what of the Ivy? Are we any closer to prizing off his mask? I dare say we are, Commander. Our relentless pursuit has forced him to commit a grave error. A desperate bid to cover his tracks, the Ivy resorted to exercising certain administrative powers only available to high-ranking members of the Immortal Flames. I forgot to take a breath there. If you consider that our investigation is known to barely a handful of them, the field of suspects is greatly narrowed. You mean to say that the agent among Brabant's innermost circle? Someone who has been with him since the Immortal Flames' establishment? It is the most plausible explanation. The infiltration likely occurred during the company's founding, with the groundwork for the act being laid beforehand. Wow, that is a very long game. To slip into the position of authority unremarked, and remain above suspicion all these years. I too was surprised, though I really should not have been. Of the 3 grand companies, Ulda's was ever the most vulnerable to infiltration. Both Limsa of the Minza and Gridania had long-standing armed forces that lent themselves well to the formation of the Maelstrom and the Order of the Twin Adder. To all intents and purposes, it was the same people, loyal ones, mined under the same leadership, only the banner was different. Not so the Flames. Ulda's military is made up of disparate orders, most of which were glorified mercenary companies that answered only to their own paymasters. Hardly an ideal environment in which to establish something as high-minded as a grand company. The difficulties Ralbon faced when founding the Immortal Flames are well known. Even after he had convinced his fellow syndicate members to share the cause, there remained a small matter of finding enough bodies to fill the ranks. Indeed, given the present nature of the Imperial threat, that meant recruiting every passing sellsword. To be fair, in 1.0, I think the Immortal Flames had the most people. Amidst the chaos of its founding, it would have been child's play to infiltrate the company. A good deal easier than now, The Immortal Flames have been caught between conflicting interests, the public and the private. Though the Monetaris ultimately agreed to support the organization's founding, it was not out of charity that they did so, but simple self-preservation. Had Nail von Dynas's ambitions been any less apocalyptic, you may be sure that they would never have risked supplying Ralpon with an army. 'Tis but a wonder that they did not attempt to extinguish the flames the moment the danger had passed. Since I haven't done the Coil Bahamut yet, Nail von Darnus is the guy who basically was in charge of the Meteor Project and the reason the Bahamut was brought to Earth, or Eorzea. Returning to the present. Even as we speak, our Doman allies are shadowing several high-ranking flames, any one of whom could be the Ivy. Desiring to deal a blow against the Empire, the refugees were eager to lend us their aid. I expect to hear from them ere long. Very well, pray continue investigation with the first. Meanwhile, have the second attend to the unrest. Third can join the fourth in inspecting crystal shipments. If they notice anything unusual, I want to know about it. If Shiva is summoned in the like manner to the other primals, heretics will be looking for further supplies. Understood, Commander. I shall send word to Sir Emmerich informing him of our success in identifying the heretics at Bedders. Hopefully this information will be of some use to the Ishgardians. It is time, Commander. Yes, I am aware. An emergency council of the Alliance leadership has been called. There have been developments in Garlemald, it would seem. As commander of the Crystal Braves, my presence has been requested. I would have you accompany me, Baylor. As the realm's stoutest champion, 'tis only meet that you be present for the discussion. Oh, and the antecedent has already given her consent, lest you worry. Well then, I guess we're going to Ulda. Because where else are the three leaders going to meet? Well, let's speak of Alphanard real quick. Like me, you are doubtless eager to conclude our business with Iceheart, but until another path to her sanctum is found, she will remain beyond our reach. Vincilia and the Archons are sparing no effort to secure an alternate route. Until such time as they succeed, I suggest we give some thought to the realm's other problems. I shall go on ahead to Gridania in readiness for the coming council. We're going to Gridania? Meet me at Novka's altar and we shall make our way to the Lotus Stand together. That actually surprises me. Seriously, like, all meetings are in Ulda. Because they have that big fancy chamber. I mean, even when they were debating surrendering because of the ultimate weapon, that's where they met. And the Sultana's there too, so, you know. Well, on that note, I believe we will end this episode. This has been Violir. I hope you enjoyed, and have fun.